Oh, watermelons and cucumbers. My favorite. Mm. Rice?
Yes.
But I don't want to eat rice. I want to eat pounded yam, the one you use your hand to pound, and egusi soup.
Yeah, please, baby. I beg you. We don't have ingredients for soup and it's already late.
So you want to force me to eat what I do not want to eat in my own house. I don't care if it's 12 a.m. Just go and get me the damn swallow.
Please, babe, can you be a little considerate that it's already late? I promise tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to prepare your favorite soup, okay?
So now, because I request for a decent dinner, you're calling me inconsiderate.
No. It's not that. I just wish you could manage this for tonight. We don't have any ingredients for soup.
My friend, go into the kitchen and make me food.
Okay, if that's what you want, I'll
And don't waste my time. I give you 30 minutes.
I'll try.
I want to hear you pounding the poundo yam. Do you hear me?
Yes, please.
Good.
What is your time, Alice? I called you 30 minutes ago. And look at when you're arriving.
It's the traffic. It was just too crazy. I'm sorry, please.
The traffic. I don't blame you. I blame myself. Because I allow you to work. Tomorrow you will go to that your workplace and you will tender your resignation letter. Do you understand?
Wait, what? Are you asking me to quit my job?
I am not asking you. I am telling you. And it is not up for debate.
Please, Donald, you need to listen, all right? I beg you, please. I beg you. I worked so hard to get to this position of the regional manager, and I can't. Or you can't just tell me to quit just like that, like all of a sudden. Please, I'm really sorry. I can't.
I would ask you to do whatever I want you to do. Oh, you know what you stand to lose if I pull my support from your family.
Please, Donald. Please, I love my job. Please.
Repeat what you just said. I thought as much.
You don't look very good. What's the problem?
He asked me to quit my job.
He did? Why?
He said something about me focusing on my relationship and that he'll be the one to work and provide whatever I need.
See, I really don't know why, but I'm sure he has his reasons for that. Of course, I know how important your job is to you.
Yes, please. That's why I'm here, Larry. Please, you're his best friend. Help me beg him. Help me help me make him see reasons to why I shouldn't quit this job, because you know how long it took me to occupy this position I'm seated on. Please.
It's okay, it's okay. I'll talk to him. I'll try and make him see reasons, okay?
Thank
You
you.
don't need to worry, it's okay. Okay. Out there.
How dare you?
Please let go of me. You're haunting me, please.
How dare you discuss our personal issues in public?
I only spoke to your friend. How is it being public? How is it?
My friend is a third party in this relationship. Oh, wait. Were you talking to him to undermine my authority?
No.
Huh?
I only spoke to him so he can help me talk to you, so you could have a change of decision. I'm so...
I don't want to quit your job. Maybe I will withdraw my investment from your father's company. And let me see how that little job of yours will save him from bankruptcy.
Please, Donald, please, I beg you, please. I promise you, I'll go to the office and tender my resignation, but please do not withdraw your investment. Please, I beg you,
Get out of
please.
my sight.
Please.
No!
Okay.
Where do you think you're going to? My friend, go upstairs! Alice! Alice! How many times do I have to call you for you to answer me? Anyway, this is your new car. A gift from me to you.
Oh my God.
Yes, you better start acting excited because I'm about to film this, okay?
Oh my God.
All right.
Are you for
Not now, hold on.
Okay.
Hey, honey,
Yeah?
would you like to take a ride in your new car?
Yes, babe.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my God! This is beautiful! Ah! Oh my God! Thank you, baby! Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much!
You're
This
welcome.
is really beautiful!
Yeah, yeah.
This is so cool! Thank you, my darling!
All right. I love you.
I love you! Guys, he got me a new ride!
I did, because she's my baby girl.
And he's my baby boy!
All right, let's go inside. It's raining.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, baby. Oh my God, this is so... Baby, thank you so much for the ride. I know it's your way to show that you feel very sorry that you asked me to quit my job. Your subtle and expensive apology is accepted by love.
Alice? Donald is not wrong. Donald cannot be sorry. I was not apologizing. Buying you that car was all for show.
Show? What do you mean by was all for show? Who are the audience?
Larry, my mom, and every other person that you tried to make me look bad to. Capiche?
Wait. What do you take me for? A possession? Do you take me as that car? As a possession? Do you take me as a trophy? I don't get it.
But that is exactly what you are. An expensive possession. After all, I spend money on you. I spend money on your family. I mean, think about it. Who are you without me? I buy your hair, your jewelry, your clothes. I even pay for this food on the table. So you see, you're far more expensive than that car that I got you. You're mine. Act like it.
Donald, why do you always put it to my face like I am some charity project? Why? Why do you make me feel like a charity project in this relationship?
Is that why you're crying? You asked me a simple question, and I gave a honest answer. So, why are you acting like you're a slave on a slave ship? Can I eat my meal in peace? Thank you.
Hey, Alice.
Yeah?
My mother just called. She says she needs help with cleaning the house.
What? Cleaning? I thought the housemaid to help her with such duties. Besides, I'm very busy today.
Busy doing what? Do you realize that I made you quit your job for responsibilities like this? You would go to my mother's house and you would do whatever she asks you to do.
Donald, like a house help? What? Do I still have a bit of dignity left in me
Okay.
as your fiancé?
There she goes, being all sensitive and petty. You don't have a mother. If you're going to accept my mother as yours, I don't think doing things like house cleaning for her should be an issue. That's the information. Wrap up and then go see her. Babe, I want you right now.
I'm so sorry. I can't. I had a very hectic day, okay? Maybe tomorrow. Alright.
Hey. Does it look like I was asking? I'm telling you. Are you going to do it or not?
I just explained that I'm tired. I really had a hectic day, and please, baby, whatever you do now won't be love-making.
Or now you're trying to emotionally blackmail me? Is that what you're trying to do?
I just want to rest.
You just want to rest. My friend, open these legs, Jared.
Can't you be considerate? No, I want to rest, please.
You want to rest?
Yes, please.
Okay, go down and rest.
What?
You are either going to open your legs wide for me to do whatever I want to do, or you go down and sleep. Rubbish. Your mates are there satisfying their partners. Open it wide. Put one leg here. Put the other leg here. You're there. You're tired. You want to sleep. What did you even do? That long day will kill you, James. If you touch this duvet, I will slap the living hell out of you. Nonsense. Waste of long legs. Can't even use it to envelope me like a spider. Hey. Hey. My friend, get up. Can you not see that it is daybreak? Are you not supposed to have fixed my breakfast by now?
I'm sorry, you have to help yourself. I don't feel too well.
I'm sorry. I'm not too well. Shaking like a jellyfish. My friend, get up and go and fix me breakfast. Look, I know you're a very good actress, eh? You're a very good pretender. Now, are you going to leave this pillow here?
I need to go.
Go and prefer.
I can't go.
Hey,
No!
I said, go to the kitchen and prepare me something to eat. Useless girl. Useless in the bedroom, useless in the kitchen, just useless all around. Can't even service me, can't feed me.
Dad, is everything okay? Why aren't you at work? You're not meant to be visiting now.
I should be asking you if everything is okay. Is everything going on well between you and Donald?
Yes, Dad. Everything is okay. Everything is perfect. Fine. Why do you ask?
Because the excitement and joy I see in my daughter's eye is gone. All I can see now is an expression that I cannot comprehend. Listen, inasmuch as Donald has done so much to keep my company safe, I will do anything to make sure that you're happy.
Dad, you almost killed yourself when you went bankrupt. I know how important your company is to you. And I promise I'll do anything to keep it.
Including your happiness, your well-being, your sanity. No. Nothing is more important to me than my daughter. Listen, if you cannot keep it hidden any longer, I'll do everything to embrace you.
Dad, trust me, everything is perfect. I'm okay, we're okay. I just feel a little bit ill, that's all.
If you say so. If you say so.
I guess I should get you something to eat.
Okay.
Okay, Dad. Just a minute.
Donald, I told you I can't see you now. Your session is not until Friday.
Larry, I am your best friend. Or do you have another best friend?
You're my best friend and you're also my client. I'm pretty sure you saw other clients in the waiting room.
The situation I am trying to talk to you about is really pressing. Or would you rather I do something stupid before it is time for my appointment and it is too late?
There's something else. Okay, let's hear it. What's going on, Donald?
Alice, the relationship feels like a master-servant situation.
Don't you think that is actually your fault? Given that you tell her what to do and what not to do.
Yes, but she can protest, right?
Is that actually what you want? I mean, don't you enjoy the feeling of being in control?
I do. But it gets boring, Larry. It gets boring when a person does not have a mind of their own. You see, when I approached Alice, I thought it was going to feel like, I sealed a deal, a near mission impossible deal. But it doesn't feel that way.
Donald, I think you should stop for a moment and start seeing Alice as your future life partner and not some conquest or possession. You do that, things might just work out.
I'm jobless now, Ma. Thanks to your son.
Your tone sounds accusing. You're blaming my son for the things you're not talking about.
Ma, your son Donald hits me at every slightest provocation. He lets out his anger and frustration on me, even verbally. Like I'm already miserable. This is just an engagement, not marriage. But it's already looking like hell.
Poor Alice. You're such a nice person. You're a good girl. Believe me when I say I'm sorry for the things you're passing through. Donald, my son, he has been used to dating girls that returns his slap. But in your own case, you are different. You're a nice person. You allow him to dominate you as the man he is in this relationship.
I don't get this, but are you by chance in any way trying to justify your son's actions?
No, my girl, don't get it twisted. What I'm trying to say to you is that you have been a good girl, as in holding on to him, being here for him. But I want you to just keep it up a bit. Yeah. Donald, my son, has done a lot for you and your father. That's true, Despite the pains and the misery, many girls, if not all of them, will kill to be in your position, to have what you already have. Yeah. You are the envier of all girls, and you said you are miserable? My darling, just focus on the benefits and bear the pains. You'll thank me later.
Where have you been?
I went to see your mother.
You went to see my mother. You went to see my mother. And when you saw my mother,
And trying to ruin my reputation by calling me an abuser. Is that it?
No, I never did that. Fine, I must have hinted that you hurt me. But I didn't call you.
Huh? Do you know how angry you make me? Do you? Or you go about playing nice? Playing the victim? Trying to make me look bad to the people who are close to me?
If you lay your hands on me again, I will leave you and I will never come back.
Go back to where? Go back to who? Go to where? Back to poverty. Because I will take away every single thing. And you will fall to the ground. The next time you ever threaten to leave me again, I will throw you out myself. Do you understand? You didn't tell me you were coming today.
Do I need a special invitation before I can visit my son?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just asking why you're here, that's all.
Well, I'm here for us to discuss about Alice. I know you have been doing everything possible in order to make sure that she behaves well and to get her under control. But despite all you have done, she still finds it easy to complain to whomsoever that cares to listen to her negative things about you. And that's not good. It's not good at all. Now, have you tried to reason it this way? What if she goes to the press? What if she tells them negative stories about you? Don't you think it's you kissing your political ambition goodbye before it even starts? Have you tried to think about that?
I have. But times without number, I have told her never to take our personal issues to third parties or even to the public. What am I supposed to do? Again, am I supposed to cut off her tongue? Will that make her keep quiet?
What? No, I know you are joking. You don't mean that, do you? Well, I'm not trying to instigate you on doing something stupid or crazy. No, not at all. What I want you to do is this, for you to intensify whatever actions you want to take. Just like make her scared of talking about you to outside people. You know what I mean by that?
Yes, Mom.
Good.
I understand you perfectly and I will do exactly what you have said.
That's my son.
Happy birthday, my love. Make a wish.
Alice, you know you're the best actress of them all.
How does getting you a cake and wishing you a happy birthday make me an actress?
Doesn't it? Because I locked you outside the house last night. You slept in the cold. And somehow, you still found a way to bake me cake after being so cruel to you. Make it make sense.
Darling, I just believe that you had your reasons. Well, let's forget about it. Today is not my day, but it's your day, your big day.
Do you even realize that being excessively nice is actually pissing me off? Yes. Because why can't you be human for once? Why can't you react? For once, why can't you be pissed off?
What if that's not in my nature? What if you wanted me to fight and being combative all the time is not who I am?
You can eat your cake. I am not interested in this stupid thing you call cake.
Don't know.
Hey, hey! Maman!
Larry.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, man.
Oh, bruh. So what are you doing here? I mean, today is your special day. Shouldn't you be at home celebrating? And if I know Alice any better, I would say she prepared something beautiful for you.
Alice. Because everybody knows that Alice is the, what? Perfect fiancé, right?
Yeah, about that. I hear you, but your tone is not very encouraging. In fact, I detected disdain in your voice.
Yes. Because I threw her out last night. And she slept in the cold. But somehow, she still managed to bake me a cake and gave it to me this morning, acting like she was happy that I'm alive. I don't understand.
Okay. About that, of course, she's happy that you are alive, and obviously she's very forgiving. So why do you think she's putting up an act?
Because that is what she does. She puts up an act. Alice is miserable, very miserable, living with a jerk like me. But she doesn't want to accept it. She will put everybody's needs before hers and then try to make you feel guilty. That is what she does.
From what you say, I can ascertain that you hurt when you hurt her, especially when she takes all the pain and acts like it never happened. So, to me, this really looks like a scenario of Beauty and the Beast.
This is no Beauty and the Beast. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I just want some action in my life. I want to have a partner that can retaliate once in a while. I want some, action. I want a woman that can slap me and say, boy, you're acting naughty. Some fire in my life. That is what I need.
Some fire.
Shit.
So you're telling me you need a mommy for a wife?
Don't we all look for a mother in our future wives? Come on, don't be a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying is true. Yes, Mr. Jabril. I expect to hear from him if I pay him money for a job. And failure to do so requires that I take legal action. Yes. Because he received the money for... Wait, let me call you back. I'll call you back. Hey, Alice, hey! Yeah? Where do you think you're going?
My mother is hosting the monthly Women of Substance meeting, so she asked me to come over for preparation.
It is so easy for you, huh? Everything is easy, Mr. Easy. As if you can think. Did you not accept to lend her a helping hand? And all of a sudden you're turning her down because I said so. Don't you think for yourself?
If I don't do it, you're going to get angry, and that's what you want. If I don't do it, you're going to fight, and I really don't want us
What
to
if I
fight.
want you to fight? Come on, Alice, fight me. The world out there is a jungle. You only get what you fight for. Fight me. Yell at the top of your voice. Scream. Hit me.
That's not me. I'm sorry, but I'm not that kind of person.
You're not. Because you're perfect. Perfect Alice. Right? Miss Perfect. Well, I like my human beings flawed and imperfect. If I wanted to be with an angel, I will be, but I want to be with a human being. Please go to my mother and don't come back late. Nonsense. How did you go with my mother? Are you not the one I'm talking to? Alice!
Hey! There's no food here to eat. Don't you cook?
Are you crazy? Has something come over you? Are you high on drugs or are you drunk? And since when do you smoke?
You should be dumb to ask me such dumb question. Don't you cook?
Alice, what is this nonsense spewing out from your lips? Huh? Now go inside there and prepare me something to eat. Now.
Make me. What if I don't do it? What will you do?
Alice, you seem to forget who the boss around here is. Don't make me remind you.
What?
I said do not make...
Get your filthy hands off me! The next time you lay your shriveled hands on me, I'll make you eat sand.
Alice.
Bagger!
Alice.
Get out!
Alice. Alice. You will not get away with this. Oh, easy now. Don't press it like... Take it easy now.
What is it? Just a light kick on your balls and you're whining like a girl.
Alice, you called that a light kick. Wait. Are you possessed or something? Look, if you are possessed, I will deal with you.
whatever demon that is possessing you will leave your body by force.
Come on, shut up and heal first. You're still hurting and you have demonic thoughts in your mind. Calm down.
Okay, wait, Alice, how did you become like this? I know that I asked you to become, a fighter, fight back. I didn't ask you to hit me like this. I want to be married to a human being. I didn't say I want to get married to Anthony Joshua. Come on.
Oh, but you wanted me bad, right? Doesn't it feel good to be bad?
Wait, oh yeah, we can just wait. Okay.
Don't you want to get better?
Okay, stop. Just press my back. My back is paining me. Leave this one. This one. Oh yeah, now just, my back, my everywhere is just paining me.
Press what?
Just, oh yeah, now do on this side. Oh,
What is it? You're not ready.
do it easy now.
I'll be inside.
Okay, wait, just come on. And then you do from here down here. Alice!
Donald, who did this to you?
Who else? Alice.
Alice?
Yes.
Alice?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to believe that the very nice and forgiving Alice would hurt you.
Well, of course, I told her to retaliate, and this is the way she retaliated, by hitting me in my balls.
You told her, then why are you angry?
Why am I angry? I should kick you in your balls right now and watch you dance for joy. I would kill her with my bare hands if I wouldn't face the law.
See, I don't understand you. You said this is what you wanted. You wanted a woman who can fight back and sometimes take control. I expect you to be rejoicing.
No. If I allow Alice to take control the way she did, the next thing you will attend is my funeral. Come on, don't you understand? But I need to find a way to break her, right? I need to find a way to return Alice back to her default setting. The timid Alice, the one I will talk to and she will listen to me. I will tell her sit down and she will sit. I will tell her eat and she will eat. That is the Alice that I want back.
Okay. I don't know, now you're beginning to get me very confused right now, because before you wanted a different thing, now you got what you wanted and now you are not liking it. Besides, how do I fix you when you don't even know where it hurts?
Well, I know where it hurts. My balls hurt.
I'm sorry about that, but for that you need to see a doctor, not a therapist.
Larry.
Dude.
How can a normal human being be sleeping like this? Bad enough, my body is hurting. I can't even sleep in my own bed.
He's still sleeping. Donald? Donald!
Donald, get up. Get up. Why are you still sleeping by this time of the day? Huh? Will you get into that kitchen and prepare breakfast for me? I'm starving. I said get up and go fix me breakfast now. Donald, go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen now and make my breakfast now. I want my breakfast ready in 15 minutes. Your time starts now.
With dark circles around your eyes, seems you didn't have enough sleep. What's up?
Man, how will I have enough sleep when I'm kicked out of my bed every night?
Kicked out of your bed? Alice, I guess.
Who else? Larry, as I talk to you right now, sweet Alice is gone. And I don't know who is in possession of her body right now.
If I heard you correctly, you don't recognize this particular Alice. Did I remind you that this was exactly what you wanted? A little action. Someone who could retaliate, A little imperfection. Remember?
Okay, Larry, you don't need to remind me. All right? I wanted her to stand up for herself. I didn't want it to be like this where I'll be limping and not sleeping and dealing with all sorts of abuse in my own house.
So you don't like the fact that she is standing up for herself?
I do not like the fact that she does not depend on me for everything. I do not like the fact that she stands up for herself too much. Whatever it is that has possessed her, man, it needs to be cast out.
Donald, you sound like it's a mystery.
It is a mystery. It is. It is a mystery, my friend. Hey.
I'm tired.
I know you're just joking.
No, I'm tired. Please stop.
What's the meaning of this? Okay, just come.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, I'll be on top. Just come.
No, I'm just tired. I can't.
Alice, you cannot be tired. You don't work. You don't cook. You don't clean. You don't do anything in this house, so you're not even entitled to be tired.
What's wrong with you? I said I'm tired. I can't. Not tonight.
But I'm earning. What am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know.
You don't know? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, do you prefer that I go outside and get it?
No.
Or do you want me to go and cheat on you?
No, I never wanted to go outside.
Okay. It's simple. I'm not even asking you for too much. Just come on top of me, ride me, I come, you come. We both come, we're happy, and we sleep. What is so difficult?
Okay, how about we do it this way, please, babe? Let's go inside the bathroom. I like having it under the shower. Please.
Inside the shower. Are you sure? All right then. I'll be waiting for you. Hurry up. Just come.
Come in.
All right. Hurry up.
Stay in there. Since you are honey like a white animal, you need the cold water to cool you down.
Alice.
Enjoy. Keep quiet. Good night. Please, I need to sleep.
Alice, I will kill you. Alice.
Alice! Alice!
Yeah? Come in.
Can't you see the time? Where is my breakfast?
There's no breakfast.
There is no what?
Breakfast. Come on, it's late. You're running late and then waiting for breakfast will even make it worse.
I am running late. So, now you have turned into a rebel. So not only do you starve me in bed, you want to also starve me in the dining.
Well, there's no breakfast and you shouldn't be whining. Look at you. Just because of breakfast, look at how you're sounding. A full-grown man. You should be at work now, not fighting over breakfast.
Whatever demon that has possessed you, I will cast it out of you.
Okay.
And you're very lucky that I am not in the mood. And when I come back from work today, you would open your legs wide for me, or else you will know that I am a useless animal when I am horny.
What are you doing with gonna cake? Because I know you don't like it.
Sweetie, so I'm not allowed to take something I don't like once in a while?
You and I know you complain it makes you release excess gas.
Okay, you're beginning to ask lots of questions. Alright, fine. I want to stop something bad from happening tonight. That's why.
Something bad. I don't understand. Like what?
There she goes again. Sweetie, you asked too many questions. I've already told you. Okay, fine. If you want to find out, stay over tonight. Sleep in between my boyfriend and I. And then you know.
You're not serious. Anyways, this house is beautiful. Hey! Babe, you catch man.
I wish. Please don't be deceived. Some things really look good but are bad luck.
How do you mean? Just me now, babe. Come on.
How many questions will you ask me today? You like too much gist. There's nothing happening.
I'm just looking out for my friend.
I'm okay. And it's just me talking.
Oh, okay. Anyways, can I have whiskey?
Okay. Sure, why don't we go in and I actually want to show you something. So come.
Serious.
I am so serious.
This house is beautiful. I'm just kidding.
Can you please stop after you?
Why do you keep chewing that gum like a whore? Why?
Did you just call me a whore?
I didn't call you a whore. I said like. A simple comparison.
Donald,
Yes.
I am not dumb not to know when you call me names.
Okay. I'm sorry. That didn't come out right. I didn't mean to call you a whore. But yes, can we talk about something more important? Please keep the phone down. Why are you depriving me of sex? Is this payback?
What do you mean I'm depriving you of sex?
Yes.
Haven't I had sex with you?
Yes, you have. But now you are starving me. Yes, turning down all of my advances. When was the last time we made love to each other? When?
Oh, I'm starving you, right? Well, the last time I checked, we have food in the kitchen if you're starving. Please, you don't need to cry like a baby. Don't cry. All right? There's food in the kitchen if you're starving. Donald Duck.
Did she just call me a baby? A whole me Donald Duck.
What is it to you? Is it because you not introduced me to your boyfriend? Oh, are you ashamed of me?
Ashamed? No, why would you say that? I don't even plan on impressing him. Actually, I don't want him to like whatever I like. Or something, nothing at all.
Then if that's not the case, why are you worried?
Sweetie, the way I'm going about this thing, I'm like really everything. Like, I don't want Donald to see me and want to have sex with me.
You're not a virgin. Why are you running away from your boyfriend? Don't you like him? Or is it just about me?
Please just stop and let me think. What are you talking about? Listen, what I'm trying to say is that I don't want him to see me and want to have sex with me, start lusting for me. I actually want him to see me and hate me. And I really don't know how to go about it. I don't know what to do.
You know that's not possible.
But why? Can I think?
Okay, fine, think.
Always thinking.
Deep think.
My life is in shambles. I need you to come to the field. Meeting you in this office will not help me in any way. I need you to come to the house. Come and fix things, please.
I heard you. I believe that is what we're doing here right now. One step at a time. What's the problem?
Doing it here is not working. Don't you understand?
What happened this time?
I was finally glad when she accepted to have sex with me, right?
Yeah.
But she flogged the urge out of me, all in the name of spicing things up.
Hold on, she practiced BDSM on you?
Larry, I don't know what is going on. But that woman in my house is possessed.
Let's talk later, okay?
Alice,
Bye. Bye.
didn't you hear me calling your name? Who the hell were you talking to? Anyway, I don't have time for this. Well, my mother just called me. She said she needs help with disposing some things in the house she no longer uses. So I need you to go there and help her with it. Alice?
Help her?
Yes.
If I'm correct, that should be the duty of the refuse packers, right? So why are you telling me?
What are you insinuating? I just told you that my mother needs help.
Fine, if she needs help, she should go employ the services of a maid. Or you could go help her. She's your mother, remember?
Do you realize who you're talking to? Or do you want me to raise my hands on you for you to realize that?
Raise your shriveled hands on me, and I'll hit your balls harder than I did before. Try it. Get off my way.
Alice!
Who are you talking to?
What is this? Why are you asking?
Don't even think about lying to me because I know you were talking to a man.
So if you know I was talking to a man, why then ask? And yes, it was a man I was talking to. So what?
So not only do you have the audacity to be cheating under my roof, you have the temerity to pour smoke in my face and lie to me and say rubbish.
So can't I talk to a man again? Because I'm engaged to you. We're not married, remember?
Is that some sort of justification for your philandering ways?
I did not cheat. We are not married yet, so I have the right to talk to whoever I wish to talk to. Right? Who knows? Maybe you use me as your toilet paper. When you're done cleaning up with me, you trash me away when it's convenient. When that happens, I need a man to be with.
Alice, don't you dare walk away from me. Alice! I never thought I would see a day when you will become so brave and so shameless. Let me catch that man. I will cut off his balls and make him eat it. Alice!
What are you doing? Huh? Donald, why are you eating my food? Did I cook for you?
Am I supposed to go to work on empty stomach? Huh? Are you forgetting that I work and you don't work?
Did I ask you to work? Huh? Did I ask you to work? Why are you eating my breakfast?
Do you realize that the money for this food comes from my work? Or would you prefer that there's no food in this house?
I never asked you to work, so you have no right to eat my food.
Be very careful. Very, very careful in this house. Alice, this is Larry, my therapist. Fix her, Larry.
I don't get it. Fix me how? Like I'm crazy or something. Look at a mad person calling me crazy. Huh?
Hi. You must be Alice, right?
What kind of stupid question is that? You must be Alice, right? Who am I? Huh? And are you listening to him? He's the one that needs fixing, not me.
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know, it's just that you sound very different. It feels like I'm meeting this Alice for the first time. Anyway, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm fine.
Larry, do you hear how she sounds, Larry? If I introduce her to any of my business partners, would it not have heavy consequences? Is she not sounding like a mad woman?
Point of correction. You sound and act like a madman and you need fixing. I mean, Larry, fix him. He's sick. A man who shouts and beats women, is he okay? You need fixing, bro.
Ah, son. How are you? Thank you.
Please sit.
What's wrong with you? You're looking so pale and I can't explain it. What is wrong? Is that wrinkle I'm seeing on your face?
No, Mama, thanks for asking. I'm fine.
No, son. You're not fine. That's not my son. What of Alice? Has she been feeding you well? Because you don't look like someone that is being taken care of. You have all the money in the world to look good. So what has happened?
Madam, you haven't even dropped your bag properly or even sat down properly. And Alice's name is on your lips.
What? Alice, are you sure this is you? Why are you sounding so ras?
Raz? What's Raz about what I said? Now listen to me. If you think your son is sick, do take him to the hospital. If you think he's not eating properly, you're his mother. You can cook for him. Because at this point, I think your son is a baby that needs to be fed.
Donald, as in, you cannot seriously watch this girl disrespect you. How on earth can you allow her to run you down? Why?
Oh.
What's all this about?
Oh, now I know. You've been the devil. God has exposed you.
Chinekeme.
You're a bad mother. I hope you know that.
Honest.
No, not even a word. You gave birth to him, trained him wrongly, and spoiled him. Do you know he has been beating me? No, why am I even asking? You know too well he has been beating me, and you've been the one encouraging him, right? Huh?
Oh, Donald, what happened to the Alex we know? Eh? That one was so refined, very respectful. What has become of you? What is wrong with you?
Mom, I don't know. I don't. Mom, the Alice I know would literally worship me. But this witch, she verbally abuses me and even physically hurts me. She's so violent.
Okay, baby boy. Can you remember the Bible verse that says, "The kingdom of God suffereth violence, and only the violent taketh it by force. If you give me violence, I'll give you double."
Enough! Hey, listen to me. Let me tell you something. I will not take that from you. Alice, or whatever you have become. Look, let me tell you. I cannot watch and see you disrespect my son. He means a lot to me. Just like a mother hen protects her chick from devourers, so will I protect my son from you. He means the world to me.
Bravo, mother hen. Wow. The chick has run to the mother hen for help. And here is the mother hen trying to help the chick. Don't cry, baby boy. Mother hen is here to help you out. Okay? Mother hen.
Son. Is this what you've been passing through in this house? In your own house? Oh, this program is so interesting. I can see you have no manners, no respect for your elders.
Even the elders use their head. As you can see, I'm watching a program.
Really? If you have respect for your elders, if you have manners, you're supposed to sit quiet and respect my authority as your future mother-in-law.
Oh, please, that cannot work for me now, all right? You see what I'm watching? I follow it every day, and I never like to miss it, not even a scene.
I also have a show in another channel, which I don't want to miss. So you're supposed to allow me to watch it. What is wrong with you?
Woman, please listen to me. It seems like you like trouble. Please, there's a TV in your room. If you want to watch whatever program it is, go to your room. If you cannot enjoy it in your room, please use the door and go back to your house.
Oh, that's what you want me to do? To leave you, a witch, to control my son? No. I'm not going to allow you to do that. There is no way you would do that when I'm still alive. Okay?
All right, so what will you do then? All right, no, you will live with us happily. Amen.
If it means staying here with you forever, I'll be glad to do that. But I would not like to waste forever getting rid of you. I know how to deal with your type.
Oh, I'm scared.
Trust me.
I'm so scared. Enjoy the program with me.
No problem.
Mother, this does not feel like a relationship. It feels like a war zone. Alice, all of a sudden she's so combative. And I do not blame her at all, I blame myself. Because I feel like I created this demon she has become.
Why are you going slow while she is toughening up? You have to be strong. Catch up. Let her know who the man in this relationship is, not the other way around.
But mother, what more can I do? For every move that I make, she has a counter move. I don't even know the person that I'm living with anymore. And deep down, I feel like I created this monster.
I can see that you've already given up. But as your mother, I encourage you to get your bowels wherever you kept them. Be a man. If you don't keep your woman in check, you have failed as a man. But until then, I promise to punish her for ever daring to disrespect me. That at the mention of my name, she will start to run while no one is chasing her. That's a promise.
What is going on in this house? Are both of you serving a deity and giving sacrifices and I'm not aware of it? What is happening?
What are you talking about, Mom?
Just take a look here. Is this not a sacrifice? Grass? And why is it in the pot that we used to prepare meal? Why?
Please, why are you calling my food sacrifice of the gods? Don't you know this is good for the heart? So what are you talking about? Huh? Why are you calling it sacrifice of the gods?
Alice. Alice. So you plan to serve us medicine for breakfast?
I never said it's medicine, Dumbo. I said it is good for the heart. It helps strengthen the heart. This is my traditional meal and it's really good. If you don't like how it smells, you block your nose. Okay?
So when we don't like how it tastes, what do? Cut off our tongues?
Excuse me. Don't tell me you are planning to eat this. You are trying to test it.
God forbid.
God forbid.
God forbid, right?
Donald, just tell your fiancé to prepare something edible for breakfast. This is nonsense!
You've heard your mother hen. Listen to me. If you do not like it, you have hands. Cook what you eat because this is the menu on the list. Capiche? Cheek.
Mother, you asked to see me.
Yeah, I did. It's about Alice. The Alice that both of us know is gone. This is a new one.
Wherever she is, I intend to find her and bring her back.
What? So you want to embark on a relationship that is doomed already? On a mission that cannot stand? No way, girl. You have to end that relationship this moment. Having that girl as a daughter-in-law will be my worst nightmare. Who does that? Can't you see that she's insane? She cooked grass as a breakfast. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Mother, are you trying to imply that I should break things off with her, regardless of what I have invested in the relationship?
Is it about the money?
It is not about the money.
Then what? If it's about the money that you gave to the father, I'm ready to give it to you this moment. See, protecting your sanity is my top priority. If you stay in that relationship, it will make you lose your mind permanently. We're going insane.
Mother, I mean you no disrespect, but I have been engaged to that woman for more than a year. All right? And she understands me. She tolerates me like no other woman would.
That was the former Alice, not this one. These evil spirits in this house will continue to torment you. See, I no longer know you. She hates you and punishes you because of the man you are. I no longer know my son. All I see now is a man that is lost and confused. That formidable force is no longer
What
there.
is so with being lost? I will find myself and I will fix my relationship with her. And I have never accepted or admitted this to myself or anyone else, but I love her. Excuse me, mother.
I can see that you are insane.
Yes.
You've lost your mind.
I am insane. Alice, what are you doing? Are you not going to welcome your father?
Oh my God, Daddy. Daddy, I missed you. I miss you so much.
But we talk almost every day on phone. Why are you getting emotional? Why are you crying?
Dad, crying.
Oh, you can get emotional now. Because your father is here, you're trying to pretend that you're not violent. Wow. World-class Grammy Award-winning performance.
What are you talking about?
Sir, do you not notice a change in your daughter's behavior? Do you not notice a change in her demeanor?
Yes, I do. But Alice must have a reason for her new style.
A reason for her new style. And that style means being abusive, being violent. Is that the new style, Alice?
Alice, is this true?
Donald, why don't you go get a loudspeaker or the humongous megaphone and shout it to everyone who cares to listen? Because that's what you're good at. I knew it. You just have only money. But sense? You do not have sense. Donald Duck.
Behold your daughter. So let me ask, does this not look like possession? My in-law, it is very nice to have you around. Let me pour you a glass.
Dad, which would you like to start from?
But why all this?
Well, cause I don't know what you like eating, so I had to make varieties.
So you've lived with your father all your life, and you still don't know what he likes.
Donald, my father is getting old. And people, when they age, they tend to dislike what they used to like. I don't know if it has affected my father's food preference. So,
My daughter, you sound so strange. Very strange.
Dad, please, can you tell me what you would like to eat? Because it's getting cold, as you can see.
Cook the rice. Rice.
Okay, all right.
I never knew your culinary skills were this good. Why don't you cook all the time?
You've seen a great meal now and you can run your mouth. Just don't worry. When Daddy goes, you eat your eyes. You're so lucky he's here now. So enjoy it while it lasts.
Alice,
Yeah.
I know you are a nice girl. Why are you sounding so cool?
Topic for another day, Dad. Remember your table manners.
Very nice girl. Nice girl.
Dad, you want more?
Come back here. I said come back here. Where the hell do you...
No, just let me be.
Alice!
What is wrong with
Where
you?
the hell do you think you're going to? Where the hell do you think you're going to dress like this? Huh? Whose fiancé do you think you are? Do you think you are the fiancé to a street thief?
The street thief? Is a street thief not better than you are? Stop feeling so much of yourself, Donald. What's wrong with you?
If you go out dressed like this, and people come and chain you because you look like a mad person, what would you say?
Leave my way now, because I'm going out like this. I'm running out of time.
I am not going to leave. Okay?
Donald, I said leave my way.
We are not yet married, but I see you as my wife, as the mother of my kids in the future. What the hell are you saying?
What is wrong with
What
you?
the hell is wrong with you?
Get out of my way.
No, come and pass here, let me see.
Don't get me crazy. I said get out.
What would you do?
I will hit
And
you.
what would you do?
I will hit you.
See, if you try it again, if you try this rubbish again, see, if you
Go out.
see,
What,
I am not going
what
to
will
leave.
you do?
If you try this
What
rubbish,
will you do?
Going on here?
it is your daughter. Your daughter is trying to go out dressed like a mad person, and I am trying to stop her.
Alice,
Daddy.
Donald is right. The way you are dressing is not decent.
Dad, what is wrong? What is wrong with this? I feel comfortable in it. Whereas I don't tell Donald what to do. He wants to control everything about me, including my dressing.
You cannot even tell me how to dress because I do not dress like a mad person. My friend, go inside and change.
Well, you talk like a mad person. You're very lucky, Donald. You're lucky Daddy is here. If not, what I would have done to you will send you to the hospital.
No, you are the one who is actually lucky because I would have dealt with you if Daddy wasn't here.
Donald, I want you to tell me what you did to my daughter Alice. Alice is looking strange, acting strange. She's not looking like a street girl.
Father, are you in any way implying that I did something to your daughter?
But Alice, it's not even the truth. I don't know. Did you give her any trouble or something that makes her feel bad or what? I don't know.
With due respect, I called you here so you could help. I myself, I am very, very surprised by her new behavioral pattern. I never knew you would come here and accuse me of doing something experimental to your daughter.
Listen, I'm a father, and every father will be suspicious to see this child acting strange. I am not trying to accuse you.
I am the victim here. I am the one suffering. And somehow that man feels like I have something to do with the new Alice.
What? I mean, what could you have done?
I don't know, drugs or whatever. Does he even know that my life feels like hell living under the same roof with that semi-mad woman?
See, bro, it's okay. He's her father. I mean, he should be worried about her because he's just trying to look out for her.
I am not okay. Everything is not okay. Living with her is like living with Lucifer himself. Come on, Larry, tell me, what do I do?
Jude, you sound... Is everything about this new Alice bad?
Actually, not everything. I mean, she's a damn good cook.
Oh.
Yes, right now she cooks anything and everything, including grass. I'm telling you, and the relationship is not so boring, right? It now feels like it is actually a relationship between human beings, not a human and an angel.
There. See, I told you, focusing on the positives can really help you heal and move on. Now you see, focus on the positives. Maximize it.
So Larry, you do understand what I'm trying to talk about, right?
I do.
Because the bottom...
Hey, big brother Larry. Your visit today. What can I offer you? You're welcome.
No, I'm okay. Thank you for your hospitality, but I'm fine.
You cannot be fine. Nothing about this is fine. You cannot be fine staring at my wife's nakedness like that. What is wrong with you, Alice? You see that I have a visitor here and you are here naked with your legs out. Are you trying to embarrass me?
Can you please put your shit together, Donald? We have a visitor here. Please.
Alice, if you do not want me to use my hands to change your nationality, you would go upstairs and look for something decent to wear.
Learn to talk to your fiancé. Welcome once again, Brother Larry.
You can sit down.
You sure?
Yes. Just sit down if you want to sit.
So the other guy you told me that liked you, what about him? Has he still been calling?
Calling.
No. Why would you drink this wine? This wine that I've been keeping for a very important occasion? You just took it and you serve it to your worthless friend?
No, she is not worthless. Why are you crying for an ordinary wine? Why?
Alice, this wine might look ordinary to you, but it is special to me. Or did I tell you that I don't like good things? Huh? Or didn't you see that I separated this wine from the other wines in the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Did you call me and ask for your permission to take the wine?
Mm-mm.
Did you ask me that you wanted to take it and I said, take it?
Mm-mm.
Did you see, give it to your friend on the wine?
Nope.
Did you see, drink it written on the bottle of the wine?
Nada.
Then why would you take it?
Sweetie, bow down. I bow down to you, wine. I worship you. I reverence you.
Enough!
You do something so despicable.
What?
You perform a despicable act and you dare make mockery of the situation.
How am I making mockery of it? Huh? Donald, you just said this is from a very special person. You also said the wine is so special. And I count my friend and I very lucky to have unlocked this enchanted wine.
I will not forgive you. I will
What are
beat you blue.
Sweetie, come
and
back.
black.
What are you trying to do?
Ah! Hey, Alice! Alice!
Look at what you've done to yourself, all because of mere drink. Wine for the gods.
Continue talking. Continue talking. See, if you don't keep quiet, and where are
You do what? Beat me? You're so funny. Look at someone I dragged and carried up here. You beat me. You better shut up and try to get better.
Alice? Tell me. What have I done to you? What have I done to you to deserve all this? Why? Why do you just punish me like this?
Punish you?
Yes, is it so hard for you to just listen to anything else?
How did I punish you? I don't get it. I took a bottle of wine, I drank the wine, and you call it punishment?
I did not ask you to drink the bottle.
Oh. Mm.
Alice, you will not get away with this. I promise you. I promise you.
I know how brutal and wicked you can be. That's why I had to show you this example, so you better use your thick sense. Think! Because I'll even do worse the next time.
Please go downstairs and give me an ice.
Are you joking?
Bro,
Larry.
what's that? I guess this is why you didn't come out to work. What happened?
Well, you can call it an accident.
An accident.
Yes.
Caused by who? Alice, I guess.
I had this bottle of expensive wine and I kept the wine. And Alice took the wine without my permission and gave it to her worthless friend. What kind of insult is that? I came back. I was so furious. And I wanted to teach her a lesson that she will not forget. Well, she retaliated and this is the result.
Donald, my friend. I have to be honest with you, Donald. This is becoming toxic. I mean, it's very clear that both of you are a danger to yourselves. I think you should end this now.
No. If I end this now, it will look as if, it will look like she just, took everything away from me and then she just won. I will not allow it. I will not allow it.
Donald.
What?
Let me ask you a question. Is this what you hoped your relationship would be? I mean, is this what you envisioned your perfect relationship being? Can't you see? Who are you fooling? This is bad. I'm talking to you as a professional, not just as a friend this time. If you can't go on with this, end it now. It's not a do or die affair. It's not a must. You must be in a relationship like this. End it, Donald.
Larry, you're my friend, and I will not lie to you. All of this is my fault.
Your fault?
Everything Alice does, she does to defend herself. She defend herself from a brute like me. Because until she began to defend herself from me, I never would have seen how wicked and how mean I have been towards her.
You're done? Because you're actually beginning to sound like Akon, beckoning on the whole world to put all the blames on you. Of course, you can shoulder them all, huh? Listen, brother. This is bad. How long do you want to repeat this cycle? What's all this? I still maintain, as a professional and as your friend, end this now. While you still have your life and you still have your limbs intact. Because look at you. Your family, I mean your private.
Alice, stop. Alice, stop it. Alice, please, stop, please.
Say you let me go, and then I'll stop flogging you. Are you ready?
Kill me. I'm not stop. I'm not going to let you go.
Okay.
Alice.
Prepare to die because I'll kill you here.
Stop.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it. Okay, then you will die. You will die. Say it.
No.
Are you ready to talk?
No.
Huh?
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
Stop.
I'll flog you to death. I'll flog you to death.
Alice, stop. Jesus. Hey.
Oh my god.
Babe, this is nice.
You like the drink, right?
Mm-hmm. This is my favorite.
I know. I'd love to go to that spa you talked about.
When?
Say tomorrow.
I'll join you. Okay, good, please, because I don't even know where to be there.
I actually like the services. Your toenails and...
Ooh.
You can stay. I believe we haven't officially met. My name is Donald, and I am your friend's fiancé. Nice to meet you.
I am Sweetie. Nice meeting you.
Sweetie.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. So tell me, what do you do for a living?
I'm into interior designing and event planning.
Interior designing? and event planning. That's wonderful. Well, you're going to be planning my marriage because I am getting married to your friend. Is that okay?
You're still willing to get married to me? After the mess I've created?
I've hurt you in the past. And I deserve everything that you have done to me. I'm not going to sit down here and lie to you that I am a changed man. But I am going to live the rest of my life proving it to you that I am. I want our relationship to be sweet. 2. To be beautiful.
Wow. What's going on here?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Wait,
I just finished doing the dishes, so I'm trying to mop the floor.
I don't get it. You're not shouting about me not cleaning or washing or doing any of the chores.
Every time I ask you to do it, I still get the same response. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Okay, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing it myself because I am tired of hearing the same reply.
Really?
Yes.
Now you're doing this, it seems like you're beginning to change. Because your normal self will shout at me for not doing this.
Alice, you're not the only one who can change around here. And I'm tired of fighting, okay? Look, Alice, I love you. And I know that one day you would love me again just like you used to, you know, but for the meantime, I'm trying to prove to you that I'm a changed man. That's it.
Well, change is, it's not by words, but actions.
But that's why I'm trying to use my actions to prove it to you. And I will continue to do so, even if it's the last thing I do.
Good luck.
That's all you have to say?
What else? Donald.
Are you okay? Are you okay? What happened?
Donald, you're beginning to overdo this on the ground.
I'm not overdoing anything now. Okay, first of all, the room is so hot. Did you turn off the AC?
Yeah, I did because you took the duvet and I'm feeling cold.
I'm so sorry. Well, I slept on the floor because I didn't want to sleep on the bed. If I sleep on the bed, I'll be tempted to touch you. And I don't want to do that.
So do you now take no for an answer?
I'm just trying to make you comfortable. I told you I was going to do my best and use whatever time I have to, change.
There's something I don't get. Are you sick or something? Like, what illness do you have?
I'm not sick. I'm fine. What makes you think I'm dying?
I don't know because when bad people are dying, they tend to change. So that whatever happens, if they die the next day or whenever, they do not go to hell. So please, can you tell me how long the doctor has given you to live?
Alice, I'm fine. Like I said, I'm a different person now, and I'm not going to force you or coerce you to do anything against your will. And go to bed. Stop acting like you care about me. Can I sleep now? I have work tomorrow.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Take it easy. What do you want to do later?
No, it's fine.
All right. Good night. All right.
Alice, I was very surprised when you called and told me you were coming. Is everything okay?
No, your friend. Is something wrong with your friend?
Why, is he okay? Is he sick?
That's what I'm here to find out. What is Donald suffering from? Like, what's this deadly sickness that he's suffering from? And please tell me, how many months does he have to live?
What? No. I don't even know where this is coming from, but Donald has no terminal illness, at least not to my knowledge. What is going on?
I don't know, but he's changed. He's acting like a good guy now. Like, I don't get it. This is not the Donald I know.
What exactly are you afraid of, Giza? Talk to me.
Listen, Larry, I don't know what he's up against, and I don't know if he wants to kill me. Yes, it might be the case. Maybe he wants to act nice so that when he kills me, no one will suspect him. I don't know.
Kill you?
Yes.
God have mercy. Now it's very clear I'm dealing with crazy couple. Seriously, a very crazy one at that. See, at first, he was not very happy with you because of the way you were acting. And now that he's gentle, you're the one complaining. What exactly do you want? Do you want a violent relationship or a combative marriage? What exactly do you want?
Donald is really a cool guy, and he's actually changed. I'm just surprised. He's no longer the Donald that he used to be.
Alice, take it from me, okay? Though I'm not in his mind, I'm not telepathic, okay? But I know he loves you. I know he loves you very well. So just be okay with that and try to love him the way he is now. That's my advice to you.
Hey, babe. Please, come over here, please. I've been waiting for you. Please come. Come on, just come here. Please, come and sit. Sit. All right. Why did you stay so long? I was waiting for you to come so I could eat. I was dying of hunger.
Since you were dying of hunger, why didn't you eat? Why did you wait for me?
Because it's boring to eat alone. Come on, why not try the food out and tell me what you think about the taste?
Donald,
Yes.
what game are you playing? Like, what movie are you trying to create? Because it's already uninteresting. You should know. I don't get it. You now cook for me. You lay down on the floor for me. What is all this? Your mom didn't give birth to a fool because you're acting like one now. Wait, do you want to kill me? Because I don't feel safe anymore. What is all this?
Why would I want to do that? Why? I mean, if you call me a killer, I deserve it. But all I am trying to tell you, or prove to you rather, is that I'm a changed man. Yes, I'm a changed man and I want to do right by you. I want you to give me an opportunity to show you that I love you the best way that I can. Please.
What did you just say? You love me. Wait, I don't get it. All of a sudden, you're in love with... I thought you said that I don't behave or I'm different from the Alice you used to know, right? So what changed? Because you proudly called me a possessed person. Are you now in love with the witch?
I won't change a thing about you. Not even one. You made me realize that I could be a better man. Your personality is unique. And yes, for the record, I love you, witch Alice. So, are you going to try the food now? So tell me, what do you think?
This is amazing.
Come on. The best chef in town.
So nice. Who taught you how to cook?
We don't want to know.
I want to. Trust me. Everything is just in the right proportion. Ready?
Wow. You look gorgeous. And thank you for, agreeing to go out with me and wearing this. It really looks good.
Thank you. I mean, you know my body and outfits fits me well.
Madam.
Where are they? Where are they hiding?
Who?
The people you paid to take us, the camera guys, where are they? Because I don't get it. I am wearing a nice clothes which you got for me, and you are wearing a nice outfits, and we're talking so calmly, and we're about to go to one of the nicest restaurants according to you. I'm thinking you have people hiding somewhere to video us. Please tell me so I can act properly because I'm really a good actress.
Alice. There are no cameras. I just wanted you and I to hang out in a very different environment. Let's take time to bond. You know, I'm just trying to show you how much I love you.
Love me?
Yes.
Fun?
Yes.
Donald, what are you saying? We've been engaged for 1 year now, so why are you fighting so hard? Why are you acting like you need to buy what you already have?
I've been with you for a very long time, but I realized that I was with you for the wrong reasons. I saw you as a conquest, a possession, but not anymore. I'm willing to fix my mistakes. You will never be a possession anymore. You're the love of my life. Hey,
Oh,
what are you doing?
I'm preparing to cook.
So what are you making?
Sauce,
And what?
pasta.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
I thought you'd forgiven me. So why are you acting like you're irritated by me?
No, I'm not. Of course, I've forgiven you, and I hold nothing against you.
But you've been avoiding me.
I've seen the effort you make in trying to change, and it's really nice.
Then what's the problem? Babe, talk to me.
It's not you, it's me. Please, I just need a little more time. Just a little more time and everything will go back to the way it used to be. But I'm sorry.
It's fine, I understand.
Right, who is this? I mean, what happened to you? You're very happy.
Larry, I am finally in love. I am head over heels in love.
You're in love.
Yes?
Dude, this is very funny. Because, seriously, because I've known you for a very long time and you've been engaged with Alice for a long time, and this is the first time I'm hearing you say you are in love.
Bruv, you know, the past 7 months haven't been this sweet. But, you know, right now, I just feel like this, you know, this new spark, everything fresh, everything new, no toxicity, you know, nigga.
So I guess I should go and get a new sweet pair of shoes for, you know what?
You know what? I'll get you two. I'll get you two. How much?
You got me, bro.
How much is money?
You got me.
How much is money, my G? How? See, look, just go to your favorite store, check out that shoe, and tell me the price, man.
Stay right there. Catch me if you can. What are you doing? Yo!
No, stop. Ah.
Really, bro?
My G.
Yeah, I heard it. I was very happy. You finally closed the contract with
Yes, it was a very huge contract.
How?
And now, you would believe me when I say I have magic in these hands. I've got charm, baby.
Magic, huh?
Yes, I do.
But you know, I know one person that wouldn't believe that. By the way, how is she? Any improvements?
Exactly. So you see, you finally agree with me that she's not well.
Donald, I did not say that. I'm just pointing the obvious. I mean, it's very obvious that she is a bit different from the Alice that both of us used to know.
Exactly. In other words, you agree with me that she's possessed by a demon.
Demon, dude, you know me too well. I'm not big on those superstitions and spirituals. The thing is, come on, dude, you know me. I'm not very big on superstitions and all that. I deal with facts, things I can touch and prove.
Larry, please, do not try to be ethical with me. What is not factual about the fact that she is possessed? I mean, the Alice that I engaged was cool, calm, calculated, you know? But this one, she is ready to fight any time of the day. It is like a war zone with her.
A wise man once said, be careful what you wish for.
Larry, every time I come to your office seeking for solutions to my problems, but rather all you give me is psychoanalysis.
But that is it, bro. Fixing you starts with psychoanalysis. I mean, I cannot fix you if I don't know for sure what you need. Now, let me ask you, do you feel bad for whom Alice has become?
Larry, somewhere deep within you, you feel like I am the cause of my problems, but you just don't want to say it, right? You feel like I created this monster living in my house. Say it to my face.
I did not say that. I did not say that. And of course, I wouldn't either. I'm just saying we've got to find a way to fix this, okay? I can apply a few measures here and there. You need to seek help, but then not from your mother. Because if you tell your mother, she will just go overdrive on being overprotective with you. She might even try to tell you to get rid of her.
Enough. Let's talk about something else.
Okay,
You are looking astonishingly beautiful these days. And I guess the secret is that things are going on well between you and Donald.
Yes, Dad. Donald is actually a very good man. And trust me, any woman that will have him will be the luckiest in the world.
Any woman. You are sounding so funny. Are you not the lucky woman, or are you planning to walk away?
Oh, what am I even saying? It's true. Alice is Alice and Donald belongs to Alice. So Alice is the luckiest woman to have Donald.
That's my daughter. Hey.
My friend, you look like something bad happened.
I need to run away. I need to run very far. Can you suggest where I can go to?
Are you okay? You have the best boyfriend. And now the both of you are working things out. Why would you want to know?
Sweetie, I'm avoiding heartbreak. The way things are going, if they continue, that's what we rest assured. I don't want it to happen.
Are you that scared of love? Come on, girl. Love is a beautiful thing. You need to enjoy the experience. If you have to get broken later, at least you give love the chance.
You won't understand. It's complicated.
Complicated.
You know better.
Why did you ask me to meet you here?
I wanted to treat the most beautiful woman in my life to drink.
Drink? I don't drink with people I don't like. When I mean people I don't like, I'm referring to Alice here.
Mom, if the both of you love me like I know you do, please forgive each other and make up. Because I have already fixed the day for the wedding.
A date for the wedding?
Yes. Isn't that a beautiful thing? So please forgive each other and, begin to shop for the bride.
Not too fast, son. Not too fast. I mean, there is no way I can approve of you wedding her. No way. I cannot accept someone who will not hesitate to insult me, disrespect me, anytime, anywhere. It's not done. Don't tell me that trash. For what?
Mom, please, I'm so sorry, please. Please, Mom, please forgive me. I'm really sorry. I know too well I've hurt you. Please forgive me. I truly love your son. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. Whatever I've done to you, just look at it as a foolish daughter who did something, and please accept me back. Please, I'm so sorry, Ma. I want to marry your son. I want to be in your family. Please forgive me. I'm really sorry. I need your blessing.
Mother, please forgive her. She's on her knees and she's begging you.
No, don't do that. You know you're my only son, my only child. I love you so much.
I love you too.
And I cannot refuse you of anything. Because of you, I will forgive her. Get up. But thank you. No, not too fast. You promised me of one thing. This smile I'm seeing on my son's face, I want it to be always there. Just promise me that you will always make him happy. Always.
I promise you, Mom. I will always make him happy. It's a promise. Thank you, Mommy.
And give me a hug because this is a new house.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. Thank you, baby.
Well, now that my two girlfriends are happy and are at peace, can we order for drinks?
Who is your girlfriend?
Mom, you know you will always be my first love.
And you made the one to me.
Thank you, Mother Hen.
Did you hear that?
Of course, we're your chicks now.
Congratulations. The marriage is finally happening.
Yes, Daddy.
I am proud of you.
Thank you so much, Daddy.
And I am glad it's working out between both of you.
Thank you so much, Dad. Donald is now a changed man. And trust me, Daddy, he will make a perfect husband.
And you will be the prettiest bride ever.
Oh, Dad.
Look at you. Some years back, you are that little girl that is going to the kindergarten. Now you've grown to a woman, about to leave the father to be married to a man.
Dad, please, you're going to make me cry like a baby now. Please just stop. Thank you so much, Daddy. Thank you so much. But Dad, even if I'm getting married, here is still your home. You can visit anytime. You will never be alone, trust me.
My baby girl. I love you so much.
I love you too, Daddy.
Your mother would have been proud of you if she was here today. To see an amazing woman you've just become. Wonderful.
God
I love
bless
you.
her. I love you too, Dad. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers, Dad. I can't wait for you to walk me down the altar.
I hope you have something inside.
Why not? Hello, Alice. It's me, Susan. Please, it's time to come back home, to come back to your life. Your husband, Donald, is ready for you. And trust me, he is everything you've ever wished for him to be. I can't stay here anymore. I need to leave now, so please, you need to come back. Bye. Sit.
How are you?
Fine, Daddy. How are you? I'm fine. Donald?
Alice, what is it? I'm coming. calling me. Alice.
Yes.
My in-law. Can somebody tell me what's going on here? Alice. Okay, can somebody tell me what is going on? What is going on here?
What? Oh my God. I can't believe my eyes. Who are you? I still can't believe my eyes. I have a twin sister. I'm equally shocked. It's just as if I'm dreaming. My mother who raised me isn't my real mother. She told me that she adopted me from the orphanage home. And my real mother died after childbirth. Now it's all making sense. Same here. Our father raised me alone. And he also said that we lost our mother during childbirth. God, he'll be so happy to meet you. Happy to see me. Will he like me just the same way he likes you? Because I really grew up the hard way. No. You have nothing to worry about, okay? Daddy is a really great father. He's so loving. He'll be so glad. He never knew we were two. Trust me, when he finds out that we are two, he'll just take you like me. Because we're both the same thing and you are my sister, my blood. Wait. Please, sis. I'll need your help. Please.
So, all along, I was thinking you were possessed with an evil spirit. And you were a twin. And you couldn't even tell me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Donald, but I'm sorry I couldn't let you touch me. Because I knew you were not mine. You belonged to my sister, Alice. That's why I had to do everything possible so we couldn't be intimate. I didn't want to break my sister's trust. I'm very sorry for everything. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you for looking out for me. You made all this possible. God really used you. Today is indeed a miracle because of you. I appreciate. Thank you.
You're welcome, sis. Now it's time to do what's right. You both can get married now. I can go back. The job is done. I'm so happy for both of you. I'm so happy.
Thank you. Thank you so much for understanding my feelings. My feelings. I've come to love Susan so much. From the depth of my heart. I can't even live without her. Susan made me the man that I am today. And Larry, you can attest to that.
Very well.
I'm sorry, Alice. But her heart wants exactly what it wants. Susan, I love you. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I love you too. I love you too.
I love you.
Donald.
I love you.
This is this is amazing. And Alice, what you did was very selfless and commendable. I know how difficult that can be, and I know you'll need lots of therapy, so I'm here. In fact, I'll give you a discount for the therapy sessions, okay? So what do you say?
As just a patient.
Sure, but some of our therapeutic sessions may include some picnics, some outings, some dinners, and a chance to get to know you better. How about that?
Okay. I accept. I'll go on a date with you.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Alice.
Father, please, I need your permission. One more time. Today is the happiest day of my life.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you.
You got it. You got it.